Have your mornings become a battle against stiff joints, low energy, or a foggy mind while your doctor just shrugs and says, "That's normal at your age"? What if I told you that's simply not true? At 94, I live alone, take no medications, and feel stronger than I did in my 60s. Meanwhile, friends, half my age, rely on pills and caregivers. What made the difference? Just 5 small habits done every morning, without fail. And the third one, it completely changed how my brain works. It only takes 4 minutes. But here's the thing, most seniors skip it, not knowing it's the most powerful time of day for their brain. 2 years ago, my doctor couldn't believe my test results. My biological age closer to 60 than 90. When he asked how I did it, I handed him the same 5 habits I'm sharing with you today. They cost nothing. They're easy. And they might just give you back the mornings you thought were gone forever. Let's start with the first one tomorrow. Habit 1: strategic hydration ritual. Why do so many older adults wake up feeling stiff, groggy, or low on energy when just 30 seconds of the right hydration could make all the difference? What most people don't realize is that while we sleep, our bodies lose a significant amount of water, nearly a liter, through natural breathing and sweating. This silent dehydration builds up night after night, and for adults over 60, it becomes a serious health challenge. A study from a leading medical research center showed that even mild dehydration can reduce cognitive performance by over 25% in seniors and raise inflammation markers by nearly 1/3. Yet every morning, millions of people reach straight for coffee without first replacing the water their bodies have lost. That one choice quietly accelerates fatigue, joint wear, and brain fog. Geriatric specialists now view chronic morning dehydration as a red flag, an early signal that often goes unnoticed. For Marion, an 83-year-old retired teacher, mornings used to start with dizziness, tension in her neck, and a foggy head. Her doctor prescribed supplements and balance exercises, but nothing helped until a simple hydration shift turned everything around. Within 1 week of changing her routine, Marion noticed she could think more clearly and move with ease. What she had needed all along wasn't medication, it was water. Here's why it matters so much. Your joints rely on synovial fluid to move smoothly, but when you're dehydrated, that fluid thickens, creating more friction and discomfort with every step. Meanwhile, your brain needs water to flush out metabolic waste from the night before and to fire electrical signals properly. Without water, your thinking slows, and toxins linger in brain tissue longer than they should. The fix, it's surprisingly simple, but the timing is everything. Before you go to bed tonight, fill a 16-ounce glass with room temperature water and add just a pinch of natural, unprocessed salt. Then, drink it first thing when you wake up, before your coffee, before food, before anything else. This small but powerful ritual rehydrates your cells at the exact moment they need it most. Room temperature water absorbs faster than cold, and the trace minerals in the salt support cellular uptake by helping your body maintain osmotic balance. It's not about guzzling water all day, though. Staying hydrated is always important. This is about breaking your overnight fast with clean, restorative hydration. If plain water is difficult to swallow in the morning, a few drops of lemon juice can help. But skip sweeteners or juice, which trigger insulin spikes that interfere with your body's natural rhythms. The best part, you don't have to wait months to feel the benefits. In just a few days, you may notice less stiffness in your knees and fingers. Your mind might feel sharper, more alert. Over the next few weeks, as your hydration levels balance, you could see improvements in digestion, mood, and even the appearance of your skin. I began this exact routine when I was 76. It was a small commitment, but it gave me back my mornings. Now, at 94, I still do it every single day. It's one of the simplest, most powerful habits I've ever adopted, and it costs nothing. Try it tomorrow. Your body has been waiting for this reset. Habit 2: circadian aligned sunlight exposure. Many older adults don't realize that one of the most powerful tools for improving mood, sleep, and energy is completely free and waiting right outside their door each morning. It's natural sunlight. Missing just 10 minutes of early morning light can quietly throw off your body's internal timing system, what scientists call your circadian rhythm. This disruption doesn't just lead to poor sleep, it can raise your risk of depression, speed up aging, and weaken key processes like digestion, immune response, and hormone regulation. Here's why it matters. In the first hour after waking, your brain is especially sensitive to light. Specialized receptors in your eyes, called melanopsin receptors, send a direct signal to the master clock in your brain when exposed to morning light. This signal acts like a reset button, aligning everything from your body temperature and hormone levels to when you feel hungry, sleepy, or alert. Harold Bashayit spent years struggling with poor sleep and early fatigue. He had tried melatonin supplements, white noise machine, even new mattress, but nothing helped until he began stepping outside first thing in the morning. He didn't walk far, just 10 quiet minutes on the porch each day. Within a week, Harold was falling asleep faster and waking up refreshed. A month later, he no longer needed sleep aids at all. What changed? Morning light did something no pill could. When you skip morning sunlight, your body's production of melatonin, your sleep hormone, gets confused. Instead of rising in the evening, it may surge at the wrong time or not at all, making deep, restorative sleep difficult to achieve. This lack of rhythm also affects how your muscles repair, how your brain processes memory, and even how your blood sugar is regulated. So how do you use light properly? Step outside within 30 minutes of waking up. You don't need direct sunlight. Even on a cloudy day, the outdoor light is strong enough to do the job as long as you're not behind glass. That's important. Wearing glasses, sunglasses, or standing behind a window can block the specific wavelengths your brain needs to reset. Ideally, let the light hit your eyes naturally. No screens, no lenses. If weather or mobility prevents outdoor exposure, sit near a window with the widest view of the sky. While not as effective, it still helps. And if you live in an area with long winters or low light conditions, consider a specialized light therapy lamp made for circadian health. It's not a replacement for the sun, but it's the next best thing. This small shift, getting light in the morning, starts a chain reaction in your body. You'll sleep better. Your mood will lift. Your digestion will improve. And your energy will feel more stable throughout the day. Many seniors report noticeable changes in just 7 days of consistent morning light. After a month, some even say they feel like they've reclaimed years of vitality. I've made this part of my morning routine for nearly 2 decades. It's quiet, it's calming, and it tells my body, gently and clearly, the day has begun. Habit 3: 4-minute cognitive priming routine. Every morning, your brain stands at a powerful crossroads. It can either grow stronger or slowly begin to fade. And what decides that outcome takes only 4 minutes. According to neuroscientists at Harvard Medical School, the brain's ability to form new neural pathways, known as neuroplasticity, increases by up to 37% during the first hour after waking. That's because your brain chemistry is at its peak, especially a protein called BDNF, short for brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Some researchers call it miracle grow for your neurons. It helps your brain rewire, adapt, and build resilience. But the window for activating this growth closes quickly as the day progresses. So why do so many seniors let that opportunity slip away? The answer is simple: they don't know it exists. Evelyn Bajawu learned about this the hard way. After hip surgery, her physical therapy was delayed, and she was stuck in bed for weeks. Doctors were concerned about her cognitive function declining due to inactivity, But Evelyn followed a simple mental routine each morning, just 4 minutes long, and not only maintained her sharpness, but felt more alert than before. Her neurologist was amazed at how she preserved her mental clarity during recovery. What she practiced was something researchers call cognitive priming, a short, intentional burst of mental activity during the brain's most receptive state. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that older adults who consistently engage in morning brain stimulation reduce their risk of dementia by 29%. Skipping this window, on the other hand, leads to silent losses, neural connections weaken, decision-making slows, and memory lapses become more frequent. Here's the exact routine. It's called the 4-4-4 Brain Activation Challenge. It goes like this: solve one simple math problem, recall one vivid personal memory, learn 4 new words, visualize your entire day ahead. That's it. 4 exercices. 4 minutes. One powerful shift in your cognitive wiring. Here's why it works so well. The math task activates logical reasoning centers in your brain's left hemisphere. The memory recall lights up the hippocampus, a region essential for learning and memory storage. Learning new vocabulary stimulates language processing areas and builds your mental flexibility. Visualization exercises tap into your prefrontal cortex, enhancing planning and executive function. Neuroscientists describe this kind of multisensory engagement as cross-connectivity, the linking of different brain regions to form stronger, more durable cognitive pathways. And it's not just about staying mentally active, it's about engaging the brain in ways that build protection against age-related decline. To prepare, set aside your materials the night before. A math prompt from a puzzle book or app. A memory cue, like what happened on your 30th birthday. A list of 4 new vocabulary words. A simple sentence to guide your visualization, like, picture yourself calmly walking through your morning. These 4 minutes could determine the sharpness of your entire day. And the more consistent you are, the more lasting the benefits become. Within days, you may notice clearer thinking and faster mental responses. Within weeks, many seniors report improved word recall, better focus, and higher confidence in conversation. Over several months, this habit builds something called cognitive reserve, your brain's ability to adapt, compensate, and recover from age-related changes or even injury. I started this when I turned 70. Now at 94, I credit this tiny ritual with keeping my thoughts sharp, my memory reliable, and my curiosity alive. It takes less time than boiling water for tea and has given me years of mental clarity in return. Habit 4: Strategic Mobility Sequence. If you're still doing the same morning stretches you learned decades ago, you might be unknowingly causing more harm than good. That's not an exaggeration. As we age, our joints, muscles, and connective tissues undergo profound changes. What worked at 40 can actually damage the body at 70 and beyond. Studies from a leading U.S. medical clinics show that doing the wrong types of movements in the morning increases inflammation by 31% in older adults. Meanwhile, following a targeted 7-minute mobility routine can reduce joint stiffness and pain by up to 44% in just 2 weeks. This is because aging connective tissues like tendons, fascia, and ligaments lose hydration and elasticity. They require a more respectful, gentle approach that gradually warms the body from the inside out. Walter Bachelieu had followed the same stretching routine since his 50s, touching his toes, rolling his neck, twisting his back. It felt familiar, but over time, his mobility declined, and he eventually needed a walker. A physical therapist helped him switch to a more senior-appropriate sequence. Within weeks, Walter was walking unassisted and moving with ease again. What made the difference? Intentional movement done in the right order and intensity. Here's the problem. Many classic stretches involve sudden or extreme ranges of motion. Toe touches can strain dehydrated spinal discs, Neck rolls may reduce blood flow through already narrowed arteries. Even sitting twists, when done too early, can stress the spinal joints. Instead of shocking your body awake, the goal should be to gently activate blood flow, increase temperature, and loosen joints progressively. That's where the inside-out mobility sequence comes in. This 7-minute routine can be done before breakfast, in your own home, with no equipment required. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Shoulder circle cleanse 30 seconds. Sit upright with your arms relaxed at your sides. Begin making small, slow circles forward. Gradually widen the motion. This increases upper body circulation and gently wakes up the shoulder joints. Step 2. Seated marching. 1 minute while seated on a firm chair. Alternate lifting each knee as if walking in place. Keep a steady pace. This activates your core stabilizers and improves circulation to your lower body. Step 3. Chest expansions at the doorway. 30 seconds. Stand in a doorway with your hands at shoulder height on both sides. Gently lean your chest forward, opening the front of your body. This reverses the hunched posture many seniors develop over time. Step 4. Supported squats. 1 minute. Hold onto a counter or sturdy chair for balance. Slowly bend your knees and lower your body just a few inches, only as far as feels safe. This stimulates your largest muscle groups and boosts metabolism. Step 5. Ankle circle cleanse 30 seconds each foot. Sit back down. Extend one leg and slowly rotate your ankle clockwise. Then counterclockwise. Repeat with the other foot. This improves circulation, flexibility, and fall prevention. Each movement builds upon the last, starting with circulation, then moving toward larger joint engagement. By the end of the routine, your muscles will be warm, your joints lubricated, and your body aligned to move well throughout the day. The best part, most seniors notice benefits within just a few days: less morning stiffness, smoother walking, and better posture. After 2 weeks, many report less pain during daily activities like dressing, getting out of chairs, or climbing stairs. After a month of consistent practice, improvements become life-changing. Seniors regain confidence in their movement, reduce dépendance en assistance, and return to activities they had quietly given up, like gardening, cooking, or walking around the block. I've done this routine every morning since my late 80s. It's not about pushing harder, it's about moving smarter, and it's one of the main reasons I can still take care of my home, go out on my own, and live with freedom most people assume is lost at this age. Habit 5. Protein timing nutrition protocol. Did you know that for adults over 70, the timing of your breakfast protein may be more important than the total amount you eat each day? Researchers from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consume their protein at the wrong time, especially in the evening, may experience up to 23% more muscle loss. Regardless of how much protein they consume throughout the day. Why does this happen? After age 60, our bodies experience a condition called anabolic resistance. It means your muscles become less responsive to protein, especially when consumed at less effective times. To stimulate muscle growth and maintenance, you not only need more protein, you need it precisely when your body is most ready to absorb it. Unfortunately, most older adults eat protein when it's least effective late in the day. And in the morning, when the body is most receptive, they eat mostly carbohydrates like toast, fruit, and coffee. That's exactly what Henry, a 90-year-old retired teacher, used to do. Despite staying active and eating 3 meals a day, he noticed himself losing strength and feeling fatigued. His doctor told him to eat more, but the real issue wasn't how much it was. Once Henry shifted his protein intake to the morning, his strength began to return. Within weeks, he could climb stairs without resting and even resume light gardening. His story aligns with studies from Tufts University's Human Nutrition Center on Aging, which confirms that older adults require a concentrated dose of protein early in the day to overcome age-related resistance. Here's why. In the morning, your muscle cells are more awake and responsive to growth signals. A carbohydrate-heavy breakfast causes an insulin spike, which actually suppresses fat burning and fails to deliver the amino acids your muscles crave. This missed window of opportunity leads to faster muscle deterioration, increased inflammation, and reduced cognitive energy throughout the day. To counteract this, aim to consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within 30 minutes after completing your morning movement routine. This window is known as the anabolic prime, and it's when your body is best prepared to utilize protein for repair and growth. Here are a few breakfast ideas that follow this protocol. 2 scrambled eggs with cottage cheese, a Greek yogurt mixed with unsweetened protein powder, a smoothie made with whey or plant-based protein, plus collagen peptides for joint and skin health. Avoid combining these meals with high glycemic foods like white bread, fruit juices, or sugary cereals. These can blunt the muscle-preserving effects of protein and create a crash in energy levels later in the morning. Why? After mobility, light physical activity increases blood flow to the muscles and makes them more responsive to nutrients. It primes your body to absorb and use the protein more efficiently, like opening a window for your cells to receive what they need most. The changes may surprise you. Within a few days, many older adults report improved alertness and steadier energy through the morning. After a few weeks, some notice stronger grip strength and less midday fatigue. And by the 3-month mark, studies show a measurable increase in lean muscle mass, especially when this morning habit is done consistently. I've personally followed this protocol since my mid-80s, and it's made a tremendous difference. While many of my peers began struggling with everyday tasks, I've maintained the strength to carry groceries, move furniture, and enjoy long walks on my own. You don't need expensive supplements or a complicated diet. Just one intentional change protein at the right time can shift the aging process in your favor. Your muscles are listening. Give them what they need, when they need it. These 5 morning habits aren't hidden secrets. They're simple choices, made at the right time, that work with your body, not against it. I've stayed independent at age 94, not because of any miracle cure, but because I've stayed consistent with these routines. And here's what I believe: your body, no matter the number of candles on your cake, still holds remarkable strength and wisdom. When you treat your mornings with care, the rest of your day follows with clarity, energy, and peace. So, I'm curious, are any of these habits already part of your day, or is there one you're inspired to try starting tomorrow? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might help someone else begin their journey to better mornings. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because in next week's video, I'll be sharing my exact evening habits that promote deep, natural sleep without medication. And if you know someone who's struggling with their health, send this to them. These morning changes could become the turning point they've been waiting for.